to encourage economic prosperity in the 8th Congressional District, I think it's important that we look at some of the failures in the district before. We take a look at the Holcim Cement plant, which is now up and running and is a success, but we look at the red tape that that company had to go through in order to open the plant. It took 7 years. It took EPA one after another obstacle to overcome. While we were fighting for 7 years to get one plant that was going to employ hundreds of people making good pay per hour, a pay that they can raise their families on, China opened 200 cement plants while we got one open. So I think that we have to make sure that we're able to get some regulations lifted that are nonsense so that our businesses can thrive and so that the industry can be able to expand without government regulation in the 8th Congressional District. I think it's important in the other regard of EPA. We have the levee situation where we're wanting to shore up the levee, but we have wetland issues that is fighting fish and wildlife versus farmers in the Boot Hill. We need to have some sense whenever it comes to, do we need to eat or do the birds need to eat? And I think we need to say that we are the breadbasket of America, we're the breadbasket of the world, and we need to make sure that we're allowing our farmers to utilize their farmland to the best of their ability. I think manufacturing is something that we can try to attract, but we have to look to the jobs of the future. Whenever we look to the jobs of the future, we have to look at how to educate our children to compete globally for those jobs, to provide them a good education here at home so that they can be competitive in the future. There are lots of things that we can do as Congress or as the state legislature to help business grow, but the one thing that we have to do is allow those business people to come to the table and tell us what they need in order to make their business and industry thrive. And so I think that open door policy of hearing from your business leaders, them telling us how best they can run their business, them telling us what's restricted or hindering their ability to have a successful business to thrive, I think it's all in listening and then taking that message to Congress and making the changes once those discussions have taken place. Thank you.